recently start talking about it publicly, who does play Link and Sheik, but he's been saying that he wants to believe in the Link a lot more. He's gone on record saying he thinks Link can do any matchup, I just gotta tough it out, even with ones that he thinks might theoretically be better. Theoretically, like Cloud, as for one of them. But Link's got a sword as well, so it's time for a Leaf Battle of Steel, to say the least. Cloud says my up B is better. Immediately coming in. And speaking of Cloud, looking like Chaos is going to elect straight for him. No Bowser instead. Probably doesn't want to deal with the projectiles and the Nair Mash of Link right in the giant body face of Bowser, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Bowser is feeling like a counterpick kind of character, which Bowser generally is a pretty good counterpick. For a lot of varying matchups, given his overall speed, but Cloud is a lot more consistent of a character, so you can approach a lot of different matchups with Cloud and still feel really strong, or at the very least in it, though not in it is certainly Delta. Despite the limit falling away, he's stuck at this ledge, rolling on, gets him back, and now we have to see Link potentially setting up a ledge trap, but good early uppie from Chaos and immediately mashing down smash. Okay.
I love it, I love it, I love it. That's one reason right there, of many, that he probably decided to go Cloud in this matchup instead of Bowser. Bowser, with the big body that he has, 6 ways from Sunday, like he would have had no choice but to go to ledge and would have gotten hit by that bouncing bomb. Delta throws that thing down and it's bouncing by the ledge. That's an active hitbox, my friends. That's down there when Link does that. Very annoying to deal with by the ledge. Cloud, on the other hand, yeah, I got one of the best up Bs in this game as far as damage goes, as far as out of shield goes, I should say. I'm going to use it to get right around that easy peasy. Not only get away from the bomb, but punish this man for it. I can't see Bowser doing that with Whirling Fortress.
It's a lot of a tougher play, but Cloud's just naturally flexible. He's a soldier for a reason, and looking for a big swing, a big way to come back in this game is Delta, not quite finding it. And I'm really enjoying how much Chaos is sprinkling in these grabs across of... Oh, and waiting out the neutral air dodge too. That's what you get when you start conditioning Delta into thinking, yeah, Chaos is going to grab me if I try to land with shield. Gets blown up by the limit cross slash after spot dodging. It's good stuff on Chaos.
I love watching it, man. That's the thing with Cloud. He's just the anti-mash. He really is. You know, that uppie out of shield just screams anti-mash. Your character wants to get in, mash whatever like option that you have, whether it's like a forward air from Delta right here, neutral air, which beats damn near every single move in this game if we're talking about Link. But that up B, though, all you got to do is space it properly or time your up B out of shield properly, and you are good to go if you are the Cloud player, my friend. Just one of the many reasons that we see the Soldier First Class out here against the Hero of Time. Delta down, but not out, as that up B is going to take the stock. Let's see if Link's going to be able to bring this back somehow. What do you think he's got to do, Rubel?
He's got to start playing a lot more grounded here. He's been playing a lot more risky with some of these jump-ins, with trying to space out and hunt for conversions. While that's a lot of damage, you're almost expecting Chaos to swing in on your shield with these big forward airs and these big back airs. If you can play out of shield with Link surprisingly, or not surprisingly, but his own very solid out of shield game, then you can start bringing it back a little bit. Again, unfortunately, though, that climb hazard, it's still frame 7, even with limit on deck, it just starts killing.
Look, man, I'm not here to, get on stream and start talking about anybody's personal lives, start talking about, dating apps or anything. But if you are a Link, you are interested in neutral airs. That's what you're looking for when you log onto those apps, and Cloud's just a virus to that, man. He really is. You want to run him with that? Delta has told me on record, and this was a while ago that he did tell me that, so I don't know how accurate this information is. He has always said, I want to be the aggressive Link. I want to be the one that gets in your face, mashes Nair, mashes forward air, makes you want to quit with these projectiles up and in. He doesn't want to play Link in the old sort of way, where you want to just sort of camp out with projectiles, see what you can do with that, play a sort of half zoner type. And so right here, I think you're sort of seeing the detriment to that particular playstyle of Link coming in, because Cloud just knows how to deal with masher characters with not only his spacing tools, but with that up B out of shield, but up smashes still can't approach Link from above.
Yeah, especially with how active and the multi-hit of that up smash is, and You're starting to see Delta try and put Chaos back into that vortex as he was before, but losing the hit pretty early, and these climb hazards, they just don't stop coming. Chaos, hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, and it's almost never broke. Here we are. The back air coming through on the cross-up, looking for the nair, but you can go deep when you have limit on deck and finding yet another limit cross-slash. You know, it's been a rough sort of go for Delta because he is trying to force his way in sometimes, and while he does have a solid lead here, you're not guaranteed to stop, but that was a super clean conversion.
That it was, my friend. And so many other links would have just forward aired right there because that would have been the easy one. But Delta recognized this is my chance to take the lead in this game right now with this up B. At a percent low enough where he recognized that the punish probably wouldn't have been too severe either. And look at this damage coming out already. Already up to 81, damn near getting the stock off already and not even done. Relentless pressure, turning around with the forward throw and getting that nair into the bomb again, keeping Chaos exactly where he wants him. And finally forces him to use that limit cross slash to actually offensively break onto the stage. Wow.
110 unanswered, and it's still climbing, even with some of these smaller hits from Chaos. And the try with the bomb, go for it. Oh, he didn't go for it. He was waiting.
Yeah, I don't think he was prepared to punish that because I think he expected him to go to ledge. Narrowly slipping past the up B. Back air gonna do it though, but 129, specifically 0.7%. on this cloud right now, and now we got ourselves a good old-fashioned comeback potential, and it's gone in the blink of an eye with the good old classic Glintendo landing forward tilt. I love it. You don't see too many links utilize that anymore, and now we got Delta out here utilizing the full kit of Link for us all right here. 1-1 in this winter semis.
Yeah, and it's super interesting to watch the evolution of gameplay when it comes to both of these players. In Game 1, Chaos had to rely a lot more on these climb hazards to break through his offense. And as we started to see Game 2 develop a little bit more, Delta would weave in and then pivot backwards with these F-tilts, wait a little bit longer in shield to expect the climb hazard. He's playing a lot more patient and a lot less committal, though still nonetheless offensive. He's taking space without committing to anything, and that's super huge against Chaos, who's very quick to pull the trigger.
If you can find a way to non-committally get Cloud to put himself in that up B, which you know Cloud wants, it's one of his greatest moves in his whole kit, frankly. Oh! Oh, no, he just got hit by the narrowest little, bite of that. That was like the first mosquito bite when you go outside that, summons all the other ones to you. And then you just get hit by the big one on the end of it. That was crazy. Oh, the jank, man. You love to see it.
That is the pinnacle of Delta to a T. This man always, not always, but he frequently goes for that reverse up B in so many just risky situations to force you to respect it. You know how many times that low recovery can get beaten by Cloud runoff double jump down air? Almost all the time. That disjoint is really hard to mess with. But if Chaos is scared of getting the reversal like he is now, and is starting playing at roll distance, these are free recoveries back to ledge, and a lot more work for Chaos in the latter half of this Game 3.
And the offensive pressure, just onslaught continues. What I was talking about, this mash before, dash attack gonna do it right there, though. And yeah, as I was saying, man, if we can find a way to actually, play around that climb hazard, force Cloud into his up B, you gotta remember, it's still an up B. That puts him into free fall. I mean, obviously he has got the second hit, which, launches him right down, but Link not only has, good mashing tools in the face with that nair, but he also has a couple of projectiles, just about 3 of them on deck, to be able to hit him from afar there, plus a good up B out of shield that kills in and of itself on his own. And now we got Chaos out here, having to climb his way back out of the depths right here to avoid falling in this loser's bracket. All Delta's got to do is force his advantage and get as much insurance as he can, for which a character like Link shouldn't be too hard.
Oh, I'm loving these down tilts to pop the bomb up and utilize it as a hitbox, as you were mentioning. As long as that bomb is bouncing, it is active. It's little things, little optimizations can make a world of difference in advantage, and dropping the bomb yet again and blowing it up in Chaos's face. He can't risk overextending here because Link is so hunting for the kill, but no, missing the sweet spot.
Not even missing the sweet spot, but landing that parry. Oh my god, Delta earned every single bit of that W right there. That last play to get that uppy out of shield was absolutely gorgeous. He recognized he was getting hit by the limit cross slash, and more importantly, he recognized that his shield was already getting pretty low for it right there. He could have lost that stock easily afterwards, but he didn't because he was able to just narrowly parry the very last hit for him to get that uppy punish right there, and as a result, he's able to continue that edge guard and get the entire game. I can't think of a way to earn a W more than parrying your opponent's most powerful move and killing them for it. It's counterplay.
Counterplay.
Yeah. How do you even spell that? I don't even know how to spell counterplay, let alone actually utilize it properly. You plot me on for a spelling bee, and your boy's about to get destroyed by a bunch of third graders. But that's why I'm sitting here.
Use it in a sentence, please.
Delta bodied chaos using counterplay.